all about totohoing the kaupapa. You know, it's like it's good. It's good that the bro got his citizenship, but also you gotta think about the other people. No, sorry. Oh yeah, that's that Totoko has really serious kawe around it. That right there is Hans's Māori Language Week lesson.
Te wiki o te reo Māori.
Te wiki o te reo Māori, te au marama. Thank you.
In 3, 2, 1, we're back. Welcome back, guys, to the 32 podcast. Benny Boy.
And I'm Hans.
Bum Box.
And back again, 33 podcast, episode 11. Episode 11. Yeah, fuck, we've done 10. 10 and going. Before we... What's that from?
Was that ad? Was it ad like when I was young?
Wasn't that Sesame Street? Sesame Street.
Oh, I think so. Oh,
Did you have a favourite character on Sesame Street?
Big Bird.
Big Bird.
Mr. Garbage. Ring.
Oscar.
Oh!
Oscar the Grouch. Right, I know my Sesame Street, bro.
Oscar. I thought it was the...
Oscar the Grouch.
Yes.
What was the blue guy? Not Grover.
Cookie Monster.
No. Oh, he wasn't blue then. Tally?
Yeah.
Was there a guy called Tally? Was he blue purple?
No, I think his name was Noblo.
No, that was Snuffy. Big Snuffleupagus. Anyway, it's off topic. But let's talk about this. So last week we talked about in our off-potty bets. Talked about the Evander Holyfield fight. Did you guys see the highlights of that? Yeah. So all these money fights, you older guys that are way past your prime, please stop fighting. That wasn't good to see.
Yeah.
So the Mike Tyson, what's his face, Roy Jones?
Roy Jones.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Like they were pretty fit. And when I heard that Holyfield was taking on Vitor Belfort, yeah, I thought Holyfield's gonna smoke him. And then watching, did you watch this?
Nah.
Yeah.
I only seen like news reports of it. I was like,
Yeah, so yeah, please old guys stop fighting if you're past your prime. Okay, especially like you legends that like I
yeah.
thing in my heart.
I get where you're coming from,
yeah,
because it actually tarnishes the reputation of the individuality.
yeah, actual. Yeah. So when you're past your prime, just let it go. Right? Anyway, grateful for you boys. What's your grateful hands?
I'm actually grateful for a vape. I bought this vape on, I think, Sunday. I'm actually 4 days smoke free, so woohoo!
Nice. Bucket for hands.
Hopefully I can keep that up. And yeah, it's Hans is grateful for the week.
It's good, bro. It's good. Feeling good?
I only did it because I want to save a little bit of money during my holiday. Yeah, I feel good. The urge is still there, but you always have to go back and you conquer your your temptations, right? Yeah. So it's all about conquering temptations, or even fighting your temptations. Yeah.
So as I've never smoked in my life. So like, what's the urge?
The urge is like,
You know, like, can you describe it for someone who's
kind
not
of like a stress reliever, really. Or like a stress reliever, something to do when you're bored. Like it kind of gives you a good feel. Are you talking about this or
just smoking in general?
Oh,
I've never seen the upside of it.
Being an avid smoker for about 10 years, I just smoke because I want, like, when I first smoked, I wanted to be cool.
As
Like,
you do.
Yeah. Once I keep smoking, smoking was always like something good after dinner. And just it was just like mainly for me it was a good stress reliever because you know wow where I work it's kind really gets quite stressful at times.
You fumbled your way through that. You fumbled your way through.
Gee.
But you smoked before you started the work stuff?
Yeah, I'm 27 now and I've been smoking for about 11 years. Sorry, 11 years. I started smoking when I was 16.
So illegally.
No.
Illegally.
2 years legal, or 2 years illegal, and the rest is when my parents found out.
Because on smoking, do you dread when it rains? Like, when smoking outdoors?
To be specific, like
Like if it's like,
in my smoker area where I smoke, it's kind of like it's like dumb because the shade's not really that great. But I'd smoke even if it was raining, like because not really. Well, I was gonna say, what about you?
Have you ever been a smoker?
eh?
Have you ever been a smoker?
No,
No.
not me.
Yeah.
No.
Is there a reason why you didn't start smoking? Like, did you have mates that smoked?
A couple of schoolmates, but no, this wasn't me.
Yes. Oh, your friend.
Yeah.
Honest.
Oh, nothing against smokers, I'm just admire that they outside in the cold and having a fag and
It's a lot of sacrifice, ain't it?
Like having a fag, having a fag.
so at work, so because we wear whites, mate, like during the smoker break, you got to get out of the whites and wear street gears. Like if it's been windy and rainy lately, so
So what would be good French for that? Donning and doffing? Yeah, donning and doffing.
Donning and doffing.
Yes,
Donning and
donning
doffing.
Donning and doffing. Just learned the word like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, just that. Just like I'm smoking in the cold.
yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, smoking in the cold.
Yeah. Like, I'm glad I didn't start smoking. Like, all my mates smoked back in college.
Yeah.
But I was poor. That's why I didn't start.
But let me ask you guys a question. Have you ever even had a puff?
Yeah. Yeah, so when I've had a puff, it's just to fit in. You
Yeah.
know, just because, like, you know, drink on the beers, is you always on the beers?
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's the only time we're gonna bloody. Yeah.
Yeah. It's dumb too when all your mates smoke and you're the only one that doesn't. And they all go outside for a smoke, so you obviously, you know, you go outside before a smoke, yeah.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Oh, like when I was younger. Like when I was younger, yeah, you know, just to fit in. Like now.
Yeah.
A bit unbelievable.
I'm sorry, cuz. Must be a smoke.
Are you that guy? Oh, I was going to say, are you going to call someone up?
No, I'm kidding my phone. But shop for those car rides home though, we all know what goes. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Now what that is?
Nah, safe cuz, thank
Well
you.
done.
Anyways,
I hope your health improves, cuz.
yeah, it actually improves my breathing quality, you know. Anyways, that's Hans is grateful for the week. Who's next grateful?
Right. On our topic, my grateful is so with the NRL coming to a halt, finals approaching. It's good to see some international rugby being played, and that's the Rugby Championship.
Definitely.
Yeah, so and the end of the year tour for the All Blacks.
Mm.
So it's all good. It's a good watch. So yeah, big rugby fan. So not so much league. Tons of shit.
Yeah.
So that's my grateful for.
Are you right?
So no wonder why you like watching.
That's my
international
grateful for the week.
International rugby.
That's my grateful for the week.
Speaking of the Rugby Championship,
Yes.
Quade Cooper. Oh, Quade Cooper. Well done, brother. Well done. Quade. How many years since he played?
4.
Four?
I'm pretty sure it was 4.
And he's got his
It's not about totohoing the kaupapa. You know, it's like it's good. It's good that the bro got his citizenship, but also you got to think about the other people. Piriwipu. No, sorry, so sorry. But yeah, that's that Tautoko has really serious kawe around it, eh? Yeah.
4 years.
That right there is Hans' Māori Language Week lesson.
Te wiki o te reo Māori.
Te wiki o te reo Māori, te au marama. Thank you.
Sure, that's so grateful. Yeah, so we're talking about sports. So our topic this week is going to be on sports. So my grateful goes out to my 4-4 rugby coach.
Ooh.
I'm a big guy. I played like all my pre-college years in the forwards. Dude, let me play centre. Let me play centre. So I played like in the backs in 4-4. I was trash. I went from centre to second 5 to fullback. The first 5. I played 2 games the first 5. Yeah. Oh no, we were a shit team. If anyone from like my 4-4 rugby team, so our first game was 140 something nil. We lost. Our second game was like 106 nil. Yeah, fuck, we had a trash team. But fuck, we loved it. You know, good for a run, good for a laugh. But yeah, thank you to
Quick question before you move on. So when you had those 2 games at first 5,
Yep.
did you ever get a monumental moment like Quade Cooper did?
Nah.
Oh, so it was a complete opposite.
Oh yeah. Oh, because I wasn't the kicker.
So when you did do that kick, the coach was like, oh, fuck it. Oh, get off the field. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so like, I'll break that down. 1, I didn't kick a goal. Yeah. 2, I'm fucking nowhere near as good as Quake. You know, Quake was a fucking superstar. Yeah. And 3, you know, I was just catching pass.
Oh,
Catching pass. Yeah. But yeah, thank you for letting me
that's good.
my year in the backs.
That's good.
Especially on the fullback. Fullback was fun. Yeah. Yes, I was probably the biggest back on our team. But yeah, thank you.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Anyway, our topic for this week. So I think I'm gonna rock the next 10 this week.
Yeah.
Just for now. So it's the Versus edition. So our next 10 podcast is Versus editions. All right. And today we are talking sports. Our sports. So we're gonna pit who's better, this person or this person.
This person or
This person or this person? Yeah, loving this. But yeah, so our first bracket, our first discussion for today. Top one. Okay. Michael Jordan versus LeBron James. Who wants to step up first?
I'll step up first. I'm gonna actually say, because I was in this era, I'd probably say LeBron. Why? Because he's in the Lakers team and he plays alongside one of the greatest power forwards, like playing now, one of the biggest big men, Anthony Davis. And just his overall leadership. One day he's going to pass Kareem as the greatest point scorer of all time. That alone speaks volumes. Also, he's been to the finals 10 times and he's lost 6 and won 4. He's still got time left in him for him to get 6. If he does get that 6, he's undeniably the GOAT of all time. Oh, I'm losing breath while I'm saying all of that.
Does he have time though?
He does have time. There's always time because.
Do you reckon his game is getting?
Well, because I haven't done a lot of research. I've seen around where he looks after his body completely. He invested like millions of dollars on his body, so he does have time. Probably about 5-6 more years left in him. So that alone there, even if the team he's got now, like Lakers.
What's the team for this year? I'm not a big.
They got a lot of vets, but they got Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, DeAndre Jordan, Dwight Howard. That alone, that's like what, the 2012 All-Star team. And we got this championship on lock.
2012 All-Star. That's 9 years ago.
Yeah, but
It's 9 years ago.
they still playing at that extreme.
Are they though?
They still
Like take off your Lakers top. Take off your Lakers top and just try to be neutral. Like Russell Westbrook probably past his prime.
Not really. He's still averaging triple doubles.
Do you reckon he's had his best years though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
his best years are behind him now.
Fuck. Carmelo Anthony, fucking yeah.
Dwight, or everybody.
Dwight, all those guys you named, yeah, legend, like really good players. About 4 or 5 years ago.
But the key to winning the, before you really interrupted me, the key
I didn't. I went for a pause. I went for a pause like a, you know.
the key to winning this championship is Anthony Davis and Russ and LeBron standing behind him.
Yeah.
But enough of the Lakers. We're on the LeBron MJ talk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say hands down LeBron for me. Eh?
Can I ask one more thing before we move on?
Yeah, definitely.
Has Anthony Davis had a breakout year yet?
I'm pretty sure when he was playing for the New Orleans Pelicans,
Like,
when he went from averaging 13.8 points, 9 rebounds. Look at me, Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, then he had a good jump to 20 something points a game. So that was his breakout year. That's when they thought, oh, yo, this kid's got to be something really special.
right.
Mm.
I'm just asking as like a non-fan. I'm not a big NBA fan,
Mm.
and I was wondering if he has had like a really good year, or is he due a really good year? Because he's still young. He's still
He's
young.
still young, yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
hands down. But yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. So before I finish up on the MJ LeBron versus match, I just want to say that the Lakers are better than the Clippers. Thank you.
Done?
Yeah.
Yeah, done with his fucking little.
That was like half roast, half.
You mean like fuck walking out the door, hey, bang, smack on the mouth and just run away?
Since you started vaping, roasting a lot.
Yeah. Speaks volumes.
You're a cunt now, you mate.
I'm tipping more towards MJ. I think the level of competition in the 90s and the style of basketball that was played compared to today's was a lot tougher, more physical. The team that he played with, the one team that he played with, not the multiple teams that, not the multiple bought teams that.
Yeah. All those teams that LeBron hasn't won championships with. But yeah, go on, get
Like stats don't lie, like LeBron like tips the scales in some stats compared to MJ, but what he's achieved in that hiatus he took, like going to baseball, then back to NBA, then came in another couple of championships,
Yeah.
speaks a lot of volumes. So. MJ for me, and he did a lot of carrying, so a lot of people carry LeBron. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. MJ.
Yeah. So for me, it's pretty close. It's actually really close. I'll go slightly towards MG, and I think he's been in his time when he was at his prime, he was the most dominant person at the time, you know. And I think LeBron, again, skill wise, LeBron's fucking got way more to his game, but that's just the nature of today's game. Whereas I think Michael Jordan is a bit more ruthless. If I had to pick someone to take the last shot, it would be Michael Jordan. Yeah. And just even out of the game itself, like Jordan's fucking like Jordan shoes, you know, like just the brand, the Jordan brand versus LeBron brand. Like Jordan is, you know,
Far more accomplished.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like LeBron might get there, but I don't see LeBron's passing Jordans as the must-have, you know, the must-have shoes. You know. Plus, like Space Jam was better than Space Jam 2. So, yeah. So yeah, Michael Jordan for me. Yeah. Sorry.
LeBron haters.
No, I don't hate on LeBron. I just what was it? Yeah.
On MJ didn't flop.
Well, actually,
Fuck this.
I was actually MJ. I just thought I'd go with this.
But you're fucking Lakers hunting. Fuck, that's the one thing I hate about LeBron's game, really. Hey? It's like the one thing I hate about LeBron's game is the flopping. I don't. It's gamesmanship.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's not a flopper like Pandemic PA. Or
Who?
Pandemic P. If you know, you know. Pandemic P. Oh, and Kawhi, maybe because you liked him so much, you got socks, you got his face on your socks.
What the
Fuck this fuck.
I love you guys, I'm just kidding.
These guys. Love you guys.
Oh,
I love you too. Sleep on myself.
all about discussion.
Yes, all about
But
this.
yeah, so yeah. MJ by a fucking nailed it. Top 2. Daniel Carter.
Versus John Olomu. Jonah Olomu, sorry.
Did you want to do it?
No, I just thought I'd give you, like, you know, you say DC and I'll say Jonah. Yeah. Okay, carry on.
So do you want to go first on this one? DC
Oh.
versus Jonah.
I'm gonna go Jonah. He kind of put New Zealand rugby on the world stage, on the world medal. His style of play was like you'd never seen it before prior to him playing. I mean, DC speaks a monument to his game that he played, and he sort of created a different style to how first fives play these days. So, but no, yeah, Jonah Rongu for me. And then Iconic tried 95 Rugby World Cup against England. It's always on the highlight reels.
Good question. Do you know who the player he bunted? Do you know the name of the player he bunted?
I was just going to ask you that too.
It's a good question. So I'll pass it over to you guys.
I think it was Matt Cat. Was it? Mike Cat. Mike Cat.
Yeah.
My cat.
I was only 1 year old and I knew that one. But you're today's years old. I'm sorry, man.
Yep, Jonah.
Alright then, of course, if you did, how many tries did he score in that game?
Who?
Jonah.
John Lomia, about 3 hat-trick.
3 or 4.
But anyway, still DC or Jonah, my guy?
So for me, I'll go DC. I think he, like as the bro said, he like changed the way number 10s played. And when he started, he was a second 5.
Yeah.
Started at second 5, he was a gun second 5. He was a gun second 5. Who did he play outside of?
Man,
Mertens.
Yeah. Was it Mertens?
When you first started?
Carl
Yeah.
Spencer.
No. Yeah, Mertens and Spencer was like running. Yeah. But yeah, like he was a gun second 5. And then when he transitioned to first 5, I reckon he just took the game as a first 5 to a whole new level. And he, like Jonah's really just bang, bang, bang. You know, he has, but that's one trick. You know, he'll run over you, or run sort of around you. Whereas DC had a running game. His kicking game was on point. His positional kicking, probably one of the best in the business. But his goal kicking was,
Second to none.
yeah. At the time, he was the best goal kicker in rugby. I also reckon he's better than Johnny Wilkinson at goal kicking.
Yeah.
And that kick he done playing for the Crusaders.
You're right.
Oh, the Whitney kick.
Yeah, the one that went like that's
Oh, yeah.
that kick. Yeah. He like was doing it like before JT done it. You know? Yeah. So that kick is just mean. And yeah, I'll go with Dan Carter.
Just 2 wild card quality players, eh? It's really let me start off Dan Carter. Dan Carter's stats, kicks, accomplishments, they're good. Jonah with his overall impact. Also bringing like what the brothers here bring his New Zealand rugby to the world stage. those there alone, those speak volume to each individuality. But if I'm gonna choose either, I'm gonna choose Jonah. Why? Just his impact of the game, eh? Yeah, they're just running over people. He was relentless. He had Hall of Fame relentless finisher. and just what he I think just his overall impact there, I think that kind of tips me towards Jonah, because Jonah from Tonga. No, it's an actual program.
Jonah Takalua. I'd rather. We alright? Are we good? Do you guys need
Guys,
a
he's.
Yeah, I'd rather tackle Daniel Carter than Jonah Lomu, to be honest. Success rate out of 10, how confident are you that you'll be able to tackle Jonah?
Oh, not even 1%. I'm not even going to tackle him.
Like, if you ran into 100 times, do you reckon you'll stop him maybe once?
Not even once. Cause
Dive at his defense.
I just.
I thought it'd be scary.
I would be scared to tackle
Scary,
that
yes.
fella. What about you, cuz? Do you reckon you could take him on?
No,
I reckon you would, cuz.
me.
No, yeah, you.
Has there been, like, some of they were trying to say Julian Xavier was the next Jonah?
Yeah.
Or was he though?
When he first started, he was a beast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not trying to take away from his game because he was running over people,
Mm.
you know. But yeah, it's hard not to go much. He was like iconic as well. Yeah, like who else has their own rugby game? Who else's name is on the best rugby game out on any console in history?
Yeah. And yeah.
Oh, if anyone's got a PS1 that we can borrow, hit us up. I want to wax his fella at Journal of Rugby. He took the big game in our gaming podcast, and I don't really want to spend 150 on a PlayStation that might not work for one game.
Is it game sold on trading meters?
Oh, I don't know. No, there's always for sale.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if anyone's got a PS1 we can borrow, I might even hire it off you for $40. Alright? Yeah. Please comment below.
I'm gonna have a look if I have any PS1s at my house. You could be $40.
Hey, no love for the red.
It's not about the money.
But yeah. Our next bracket. We'll go tennis.
Yeah,
Go tennis.
Definitely.
So Roger Federer versus
Rafael Nadal versus.
Djokovic.
Sorry, can you say that a bit louder?
Oh, what's his first name?
can you say his first name too?
Novak.
Novak
Novak.
Djokovic.
Yes.
Yeah. So these are probably the three biggest. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
These are like the three.
Like Journal language. Suckers. It's okay.
Can I talk now?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Yeah, sure. Yeah, so these are like probably the biggest tennis stars over the last 10 years?
Yeah, definitely.
10 years? I'm sorry, Andy Murray, you don't quite make the cut. But yeah. I'll go first then.
Yeah.
I'll go first. Yeah, I'll go first. So for me, I love Nadal. Okay. I'm a big Nadal fan. Just his speed and his hits. Yeah, that's what I love about his game. He's his never say die attitude towards trying to get every shot. Yeah, and it's just back and forth, relentless. His domination on clay is just, he's going to go down as the best clay court player of all time. So yeah, I said, in the Nadal box for me.
No, you really put that in, nailed that one in the coffin, because yeah, I'm gonna have to say Nadal as well. Yeah, the same reasons as Dvorak gave.
Do you watch? Have you watched a lot? Like you guys?
That's a really tricky question, because they're all great. They're all great in their own rights.
Yeah.
Like both each individual have 20 Grand Slam titles each to their own. But yeah, I'm actually gonna agree with the boys. I'm gonna say Nadal because
Nadal.
just as like I like him as a player. Don't get me wrong, he's my favorite player.
Yeah.
The other two are goats, but I'm calling him the goat because just his style, his presence on the court, being a 14-time Grand Slam winner of the French Open, Roland Garros. Just his overall person, just being a person, being alive, and his shots, his selective shots, his energetic enigma. How do you say it? Enigma. That alone speaks volumes, eh? I'm not forfeiting over Nadal anyways, but Nadal to me is the GOAT. The GOAT.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put some love on Roger Federer though.
Yeah.
I reckon he's the prettiest guy to watch play. Just his style is just his backhand. Like if you watch a lot of tennis, he's got one of the nicest backhands in tennis.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Adding on to that, he plays off a lot of finesse.
Yeah.
Plays off a lot of finesse, which is he's a great player.
Mm.
Even the Joker, like Federer and Nadal were up there. He came from behind. That speaks volumes just on how good of a tennis player he really is. Eh? Like if I was like a player, I'd compare myself to Djokovic.
You're more of a Andre Agassi, I reckon.
Yeah.
You're more of an Andre Agassi. You know.
But out of all three of us, this guy is the best at tennis. Just all the shots. He's like a
snake.
He's like a Federer, Nadal,
No.
Joker.
No.
That's kind of like his 20
No.
tennis records in his car.
No. Let's be honest. It's because you guys aren't good at tennis.
Yeah.
Right? And I've been around tennis because my kids play tennis. Their mum plays tennis.
He's good.
But because you know how to hit it in the box, you don't get faults all the time like us. Well, I got a good serve, like, you know. I never get, I always get aces.
Is that all like topspin?
No, we were playing real life.
Oh, okay. I must have played on that one. Keep an eye too. Like we're gonna play some tennis. Do some tennis vlogs eventually, because especially during the summer, especially last summer we done a lot of outdoorsy stuff. Just like before we started the third shoot, and yeah, we're gonna get back into that in the summer. Bit of 2-on-2s, maybe.
Yeah.
2-on-2s maybe coming up. But yeah, keep an eye for that. But yeah, Federer's. Djokovic. Probably the only one out of the three of them that is probably going to win another Grand Slam.
Yeah.
I think Federer's. He's probably not at his best anymore. Same with Nadal. Djokovic just won the US Open. So yeah, Djokovic is. He's funny too. Like Djokovic is a funny player, a funny person. Like his
energy is really exuberant.
Yeah, exuberant. Yeah, like, remember like in his earlier days, he done a lot of impressions. Do you remember those? He like do like a Nadal impression, a Sharapova impression.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he's a cracker. Like yeah, Nadal.
And the Kim Clijsters impression.
A Kim Clijsters impression. I haven't seen that one, bro.
They call you off guard, eh? Probably for how does that? See that?
Kim Clijsters is fucking mint.
She's good,
She's
eh?
mad, bro. Do you have a favorite female player?
Probably have to be oh, that's hard. Kim Clijsters. There was another lady, Justine something Hennen something. It's from Germany.
Oh yeah.
I was just kind of
Yeah,
watching
that's
them on the free news cards when
Yeah.
it used to come on the highlights, hey, and I just be like, oh wow, like you know, that was a wow factor.
Justine Henin Hadid.
Yeah, that one. Like, you know, you got the Venus sisters and like Osaka and
The Williams sister?
yeah, the Williams sisters, Venus and Serena. But those two people, like, cause those two people they stand out because I actually like don't like people who win like all the time. I like
I got a quiz for you.
yeah,
Can you name me 10 female tennis players?
yeah, the Sharapova,
Full names.
Justine,
Full names, please.
Maria Sharapova, Justine Henin Hardin or something.
Yeah.
Kim Clijsters, Venus Williams, Serena Williams, Naomi Osaka. Ooh. No, hold on.
Five. I'm just, you know, you're like,
Break.
Was this professional?
Good teamwork.
Marcelina, yes, Steffi Graf,
Fingers.
I guess.
Well done, boys.
Steph, oh no. Martina,
See Martina.
Who's that one that goes with
Naratalova or something?
Like, never tell over.
Enrique?
Enrique Iglesias.
What's his name?
I'm shocked that you don't know that one. As one of like probably like
Yeah.
the most beautiful sports personalities
Sharapova?
of our.
Sharapova.
No.
Katova.
Oh.
That's not
That's 10, that's 10.
Oh, see?
That's 10.
High five to brother.
What's his name? I'm stumped.
Oh, I'm actually stumped too.
Anna Kournikova.
Oh, yes. Isn't it Anna? Anna Kournikova?
Anna.
It's like Russian. Actually, you had to say it like a Russian.
Sorry.
Anna Kournikova.
Sorry, Hannah.
Better. No,
No.
better.
No. No. Doesn't really go.
I was trying to find the ball.
Yeah. Shot Nadal. Shot boys. Well done.
That one was hard.
And our last bracket. Probably the hardest bracket we're gonna do, I reckon. Ali versus Tyson. Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson. Who's gonna give this?
I'll go first.
Go on.
I'm gonna say right out the gate, Ali. Just overall impact, just the legacy he had, like, you know, sting like a fly. What was it? Sting like a bee and fly like a butterfly.
Float like a butterfly.
Float like a butterfly, and just his overall, like, what he had to do with the civil rights movement, like, just the great stories, like how he was told to go war, but he didn't want, he refused. But boxing in general, I'd say he's the GOAT. Like, there's no one that's gonna pass him, no one on the side of him. He's up there. He's on the GOAT throne by himself. And yeah,
He did call himself the greatest.
yeah,
I am the greatest.
he is the greatest. And just his epic boxing match with Joe Fraser, the Thriller in Manila. What was it called there?
Yeah,
Thriller in Manila. And just the opponents he had, like he beat multiple world heavyweight champions. And if you were to compare him to Tyson, I reckon Muhammad Ali would probably win. Because, you know, it's all about sting like a bee, float like a butterfly. What?
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's, yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I'm in the Ali boat. His charisma as well, and he could sell a fight.
Yeah. You could really sort of fly.
He could sell a fight, cause yeah.
But he's like so loud, like an attraction, eh?
Oh, just the speed of the man as well, like for his size. Like Tyson, even for him, he had hands for days. But
Fuck, he was surprisingly fast though.
even not only his hands, but his head movement.
Yeah.
Fuck. But no, yeah, I'll tip on the Ali side because
So for me, I'm going Mike Tyson.
The Fighting Tyson or the Tyson on Hangover, the Hangover series? The Typhon.
Tyson. Fuck, I was there. He's not going to come to New Zealand big enough. Mike Tyson, all good. No, I'll go Mike Tyson. For me, he'll beat you before you got in the ring. You know, he was fucking intimidating. You didn't want to fight Mike Tyson because he could, like, Ali's going to beat you, but he's not going to kill you. You know, whereas if like that's the vibe I got from Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
As he's going in there to hurt you. You know, and I look like he was my favorite boxer growing up, Mike Tyson. Like because when I was like getting into sports around that age, and he was coming through. His plus even now, like it's with Ali, like because of his was it from Head Knocks?
Yeah.
Head Knocks? Yeah, like his later years, like that was sad to see.
Mm.
You know, and I mean you said a bit now of Mike Tyson, but that fight he had with Roy Jones Jr. But he's still got it.
Yeah.
He's still got it. You know, I wouldn't want to fight Mike Tyson. You know, yeah. So like, Muhammad Ali is, yeah, probably go down as the greatest. But like, who did he beat though?
Smacking Joe Fraser,
Like Joe Fraser, George Foreman.
George Foreman, Rocky Balboa.
Apollo Creed.
David Tua, Joseph Parker.
Oh, yeah, who did Mike Tyson beat though?
He beat did he beat
Buster Douglas.
Lennox Lewis? Did he?
No.
Oh, that's who beat him, mate.
Yeah.
Who was that guy he beat for Ali?
Yeah, I just saw the documentary.
Yeah.
Oh no, he beat Manny Pacquiao.
Who are you gonna get?
Or Floyd Mayweather. No, Tyson. He beat a lot. He beat a lot of people.
No, I'm trying to think of who that guy was now.
Yeah.
Wait, Mike Tyson for me. Mike Tyson.
Okay.
We can talk around the topic.
Heavyweight boxers nowadays. Are you big on the heavyweight boxers nowadays?
There's only like pretty much 3. Eh?
Joseph Parker.
I'd say
Junior
four.
Farr.
I'd say 4. The main 4.
Who's the main
Oh no,
four?
not the main.
No,
the
there's
main
3.
3.
There's 3.
There's Anthony Joshua. Oh no. Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Dante Wilder.
Yeah.
And Joseph Parker.
Nah.
Derek Chisora.
Nah.
David Haye.
Nah. What's the Mexican guy's name?
Oh yes,
Andy
Andy
Ruiz.
Ruiz.
Yeah. Bro, when he beat Joshua. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's been quiet
yes.
since. It's been quiet since.
Because he lost a lot of weight, eh? And he deserved to one day. Have you heard of the Drake curse?
The what's
The
it?
Drake curse.
The Drake curse. Yes, I've heard of it, but can you explain it to?
Oh no, I just seen it on TikTok. Like it's, anytime somebody like good at what they're doing, good at their craft, like sports athletes in general, they take photos of him and then they always lose. So that's the Drake curse. Oh, can you explain it more?
Nah, because I've only heard of it. I
Yeah.
honestly
So
heard it in depth.
when athletes take photos with Drake, that's a curse because they end up losing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So something happens to them and then they lose.
It's like the Madden curse, eh?
Yeah, the Madden curse. That curse.
The Madden curse. So if you make the cover of the Madden game, the next year your year's going to be shit.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
so usually like everybody who makes the cover of Madden, like the next year they have a bad year.
And the 2K curse, because anybody who was on the 2K covers, if they were by themselves, got traded the next season.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. See, Kyrie Irving, he was at the Cavaliers, he went to the Celtics. Anthony Davis, the Pelicans, he went to the Lakers. There was heaps of stuff. There's a 2K curse, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's
Yeah. Good place to wrap it up. So thank you for joining us. If you have any other ideas or
even opinions.
opinions, that's what I was looking for. Opinions. We want to hear you guys' thoughts in the comments.
Sorry.
Yeah. The engagement is real cool for us, you know. talking to people and stuff. So yeah, so leave your comments below in the video, like and share,
Like and subscribe.
that's the one. Like and subscribe, follow our Facebook page, follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on all social media platforms. Or you could just add me on Facebook if you want.
Are you still the weekends, Chris?
No, that's one of my many alter egos.
How many old do you have, Chris?
So I've got like Megan the Stallions, Weekends, Fat Patricia. What was your one? Oh yeah, the 3, but I'll give you the next 2 in the next episode.
So keep an eye out for the next episode. Man's gonna come through. Sure. Thank you. Love yous.